Yeah, what is up, PPL fans? Shadi here, coach of the Bayern Munich, as you already know. At least you should. I don't know how you are here. I don't know that. But today we got our second transfer update video, as well as the last transfer update video in this season. The last transfer window has happened last weekend, and I just got around to making this video because I'm a lazy fuck. For the first time in Bayern Munich history, we dropped 2 Pokemon to get 1, and for the first time that means we are not at 11 players, but at 10. So we don't have the maximum of players, but to quote Linkin Park, in the end, it doesn't even matter. So, you know, it's the last transfer window, and that means we plan for the last 3 games. Which means you can kind of see which mons are not of any use or not of too much use, and what would help you a lot. So I looked at my 3 remaining opponents, those being Borussia Dortmund and Bradford, the Wycombe Wanderers and Troy, the Trojan Horsey, as well as Paris Saint-Germain and Schroomraver. And looking at those 3 teams, Salk Rex City doesn't do a whole lot, in all honesty. So that was one of the things that I was considering dropping. Then, as we experienced last week, I have a bit of a water weakness, so I felt like water resistance would be also pretty cool. And I also realized that an electric type is really good against Troy and Wycombe Wanderers, or just in general. Not too many reliable electric immunities left in the matches. You know, Golurk, Landorus Eye, and I think Paulus One's the only one on Shroom's team. And they're easy to get around for a powerful, especially attacking electric type. We have the striker, but to be honest, it's not that powerful. So, yeah, unfortunately, we had to drop Rex City to Salk and Sepp Meyer the striker. Salk had a record of 1-1. Didn't have too many appearances, mainly because the teams that would do well against would need a choice band, and if I'm choice banned, some big threats can get a free switch in, which is something I didn't want. For example, Mega Pinsir against Slyro and Pittsburgh Pyro. I just didn't want to give Mega Pinsir a free switch in, which, by the way, is not even on the team anymore now. But it was back then. He didn't bring it, but that's besides the point. Bandit Salk would have done a lot of work against the team that he brought. But I just didn't want to lock myself to close combat. Mega Pinsir comes in, and I shit my pants. So yeah, overall, I'm happy with Salk's performance when it was brought against Swellies and Benfica, most importantly. Shutting down Dusknoir fairly well, and you know, giving Landorus T the opportunity to set up with the taunt and knockoff combination. So, that's that. Also, Sepp Meyer the striker goes with a 3-0 record. Only brought 1 game and got 3 kills right away. I think that's pretty impressive. You know, average kills of 3 per game. How many Pokemon can say that of themselves, really? So yeah, the thing is, it lacks power. Also, an electric immunity is not necessary for my team. I have 2 ground types in the form of Landorus and Nidoking. So I didn't feel like I absolutely needed the electric resistance immunity. I didn't need to keep it. The grass immunity is kind of nice. The possible grass immunity, that is. But what can you do? So, things that I want in this transfer window. First up, I wanted Crocodile. I felt like Crocodile would be really good, because it absolutely demolishes Borussia Dortmund and Paris Saint-Germain. They have nothing for it except for Almamola. Everything else kind of gets hit really hard by Crocodile, but for Crocodile I would have to drop Crobat and like Zoroark or something, and that's just not possible. I can't drop Crobat like that. Then I wanted Mega Pinsir, which has been dropped a few rounds before by the Pittsburgh Pyro, but for that I would have to drop Mega Scizor and probably Crobat, and that would mean I had no Defogger, or only 1 Defogger, and that with a Mega Pinsir is just not, nope. So then I looked at water immunities and resistances and electric types, and I realized that Heliolisk It was only 5 fucking million. I was like, there you go, this is my transfer. So I want you all to welcome our newest team member of the Bayern Munich, Soler, the Heliolisk. And I'm pumped. I'm really pumped. The thing is really good. I think it fares up pretty well against some of my remaining opponents. There are only 3, but you know. It has amazing coverage. It has good speed stat. Has decent special attack. Has decent special bulk. It doesn't take any physical hit in the history of anything. But that's besides the point. So yeah, I'm really glad. Shout out to @Mikodera, I think, on Twitter, for the nickname, by the way. That's a good nickname. I need a nickname, and I'm not creative enough to name it anything but Heliolizard or Sun Lizard or some shit. And then Sunbro is the right name for it. So yeah, Dark Souls reference, even though I never played it. Hooray. Yet. So yeah, I'm glad about Heliolisk Substriker. Sorg unfortunately had to leave, but what can you do? I'm not regretting picking them up. They both did very well when they were brought. So yeah, this is already getting way too long. Insert penis joke here. And yeah, I guess that's gonna be it. I'm gonna finish off here. Leave your thoughts on Heliolisk in the description. The description is my thing. The comments, that's the one. And yeah, next battle is against Borussia Dortmund. This I will have it on Saturday because of him having time issues. So yeah, video will be up a bit late. I apologize, but nothing I can do about it. Probably on Sunday, hopefully. Hopefully not on Monday. That would be terrible. And there will be probably another upload today. Either another update video thingy, which is actually pretty important and a lot of fun and exciting announcement and stuff. Watch that, or PS Live with Richie in the All You Suspect letter. Maybe all 3 of them. I will see what I can do. I'm gonna shut the fuck up now. 7 minutes, way too long. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, give me some nudes. I will appreciate all 3 of those, and hopefully see you guys next time. Goodbye.